Hi guys. How's everyone tonight? I'm finally sitting down for a snack. Long day. Hi guys. I'm streaming on Twitch right now, having a snack. Then we're gonna do some ASMR. Come chat with me. You know you want to. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. Having a snack. This is a chill kind of night, guys. I have so much I have to get done tomorrow. And I tried to get a lot done today, but let me tell you, I have far too much to get done. And I ended up spending the majority of the day removing my hot tub. It was such a pain. Hi, Ben. You're a big fan? Well, I'm glad you made it. This is a chill kind of night. Hi, Frost. How you doing tonight, Frost? I'm going to have to say League of Legends. I could say other stuff, but I always go back to League. I'm glad you made it, Frost. I'm trying to get caught up on some of my socials because I haven't been active today. I've been... Oh, do you guys like my... Do you like what I've done with the room? I would say so, Frost. I know you were pretty emotional last night. I was going to check on you today. So I'm glad you stopped in. I'm literally like halfway through my notifications on Twitter. I've been scrolling for so long. Oh my goodness, you guys. I saw something that was terrible. Let me finish scrolling, checking all my notifications here, and I'll talk to you about it. Come the fuck on. Okay. Let me read what you wrote, Frost. Well, I'm glad you're doing a little better. A question mark? What do you mean? Do you have a question for me? Is that what you mean? So I took out my hot tub today. The heating element stopped working. So yeah. And I rearranged my room. That's my giant... Look at my giant pillow. That's my giant beanbag. It's so massive. I had it in my game room, but I decided to bring it in here since I had all this space. What's your question, Frost? No, I will not put you down. Listen, I know how fucking hard life gets. Trust me, I do. You should just come see me every day. Come talk to me every day. Let's be positive together. I forgot to post on Discord. Well, fuck you, Discord. Seriously, love what? My phone is dying. I said you should just come chat with me every single day, Frost. Every day. You should come and talk to me. Because I'm one of those people, I know what it's like to have a bad day. I know what it's like to not be okay. And you can come chat with me about that. You can come just be human. Hi, Sock Lover. How's my boy? I told you I'm changing the channel into a ASMR podcast self-help channel. That's what we're here for. That's what I originally started my YouTube for, and that's what we're going to do on Twitch, because I need a place to be more centered. I need somewhere where I can just chill. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm okay. Today is definitely one of the better days. How are you, Sock Lover? Hi, Lou. Hi, Graham. How are you tonight? Oh, Frost, we're gonna have better days. We're gonna have better days. We're gonna take them. We're gonna manifest it. Oh, it definitely is, suck liver. I had a rough few days. Well, actually, I'm gonna say I had a rough. It was a little bit over a week, but everything's finally coming around, and we're getting back on track. So I'm glad, Grim. I know I haven't had time to message you about scheduling, Grim. I've just been. Well, you got to see a portion of my day today. I spent so long cleaning out that hot tub. Like, by the time I was halfway done with it, I literally just wanted to take a machete and chop it up and just throw it in the trash. Like, it was so. It was terrible. It was terrible. So, I ended up finally getting everything done with it. I had to. After I got everything cleaned out, I had to then go back and that wasn't good. After I got everything cleaned out for the water and everything, I had to go back and clean out the leftover residue and the leftover water from, like, once you clean out the bottom, get all the water out of it, there's still like little cracks and crevices that have water. I literally had to take towels and dry out the bottom to get every drop of water out so it didn't mildew or mold or anything. And it was so tedious, so annoying. Oh my goodness. You're gonna make yourself more tired, Lou. But anyway, after I got all of that done, and you can see I no longer have a hot tub, and I actually moved my desk. I moved it against the wall and like 6 feet forward. So now I have. Oh, I gotta show you guys my giant pillow back here. Well, it's a giant bean bag, but I call it a giant pillow. It's huge. It's so big I could lay it flat and make a bed out of it. I'll show you. Well, I'm not going to lay it flat and show you, but I'll show you the bean bag. I made a little hole in it so I could sit in it. Oh, it's so giant. And it's so comfy. Like, you literally just sink up in it. I can lay it flat and make it like a bed, or turn it up on its side and make it like a beanbag. I made like a little hole in it so I can make like a seating spot. Frost, we all grow old. Unfortunately, we all grow old. I will tell you that if anyone watching my stream or anyone hears about my stream, if they are a vampire or a werewolf or someone that has some kind of everlasting life and you're holding out on me and I find out, I will make it my mission to end your everlasting life. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not one of those people that enjoys aging. I'm not one of those people that, more or less, my brain goes to, there's so much that I have to give the world and so much progress that I have left to make. It's a disappointment. It's a disappointment for not really to age, but to get at the point where your age determines whether you stay alive or not. So I love it too, Lou. I love it so much. I actually I purchased a beanbag whenever I lived up in Newport. And it was probably one of my most favorite purchases. So, yeah. I used to use it a lot more, but due to, the roller coaster that is my life, I really haven't had time to enjoy it. So I thought I would bring it back in my comfy space and kind of share it with you guys on days that I'm just kind of chill doing ASMR stuff or whatever else we're doing that doesn't require me to be active, So thank you, Frost. I'm going to tell you that I feel like some people are more worthy of life than others by the way they treat fellow humans. Grim, is that a gig that you have forever? Or is that temporary? Oh yeah, I gotta pull up my Twitch so I can actually, see what's going on there. Thanks, Jupiter, for the follow. Thanks. I have multiple snowflakes. Aw, Eli. Thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Listen, Grim, sometimes it's a part-time gig. Frost, unfortunately, we all have some kind of I want to say restrictions. Some kind of restrictions. restrictions aren't just the laws. Restrictions are, excuse me, restrictions are anything that cause you to be limited. Your health could be a restriction. Maybe your genetics is a restriction. Maybe you want to be like a basketball player, you want to be able to dunk a ball, but you can't because you're not tall enough. That's kind of a genetic restriction. So I'm not talking just restrictions for laws. I'm talking about everyone in life has some kind of restriction, something that limits them in some way. I mean, realistically, not many of us like restrictions. But all in all, unfortunately, it's the hand you're kind of dealt. It's just people are dealt different ones. You know what I mean? I'm going to go get my other tummy meds. I thought they were in my bag, but they're not. It was just an example, Frost. Thanks for the follow, Sino. Thanks for the follow, Wolfsbane. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to leave my light on or I want to turn it off and just do the accent lights. It's nice to be strong, Frost. But it doesn't matter how strong you are. Everyone has a day where you feel not so strong. Because we're all human. And that's okay. You could not beat Mike Tyson. Listen, Mike Tyson is a great fighter. That all goes back to some people just have a natural ability, you know. Listen, Grim, you know I keep snowflakes year round. Those have literally been on that wall now for a year. Different spots, but yes, Frost. And it takes more than someone being determined and putting forth effort to be a great fighter. You literally have to have it in your blood. Ooh. I have a sage leaf that I was going to burn. While we're being potatoes. Yes, Frost, that's exactly it. The genetic disposition helps so much. A very large dog? What are you talking about? It didn't burn long enough. It must still be a little green. What are you talking about, a large dog? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a real dog. I do like big dogs, though. So I gotta ask, you know. Excuse me. I don't even know. Tonight, I just kind of want to be a potato. I got to get up extremely early. Oh, I got to look at my travel time for tomorrow. I'm not excited. I have to travel to Versailles. I need to see how long it takes to get there. Yeah, it takes me 2 hours to get there. That's what I thought. It's going to be an awesome drive. I still have to get caught up on all of my stuff. I'm still pretty behind. That sage smells so good. Yes. Well, I have to take my animal for surgery. Driving is different in America, Frost. I'm going to tell you, I don't like most people driving. I feel like most people can't drive. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like the majority of people don't know how to drive to save their life. I really don't know how they survive daily doing it. Well, it's Maisie, the cat. She has to be spayed. So she got out of the house and she like ran off around the neighborhood, whatever. I ended up finding her late at night, and she didn't get pregnant, but ever since she went outside and she came back in, she's been peeing on everything. It's driving me absolutely crazy. That, and there are now like a huge gang of male cats that are around the neighborhood that are always at my house now. They're always here. So I'm going to go get her fixed so I don't have to worry about her, so I can keep her healthy. And I'm hoping it helps with her peeing on stuff, because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to take her to the farm because I can't have my house smelling like cat pee. Ugh. So gross. Yeah, Frost. Some people like to drive. Oh my goodness, Grim, you have no idea. There's literally 5 that stay right outside one of my doors, the front door or the back door. And they're all over the neighborhood. They're like swarming like fucking flies. Hi, loser. But yeah, I'm not trying to have any baby milkshakes. So we gotta get this under control. My biggest thing is I really do not want her peeing all over the house. So I'm hoping that her being taken care of, it'll be, it'll be like a one and done kind of thing. I'm going to be here for probably 15, 20 more minutes, loser. So I was looking at doing an hour, and then I have to go to my other stream because I have to go to bed early tonight. Well, I need to go to bed early every night, obviously, but I never make it. But I really have to in the morning because I have to leave my house extremely early. Yeah, Frost. I think it's probably like that almost everywhere. Unfortunately, see, the thing that people don't look at is not only are you having to pay for gas and things of that nature, but you're also having to pay for the maintenance of your vehicle too. So, upkeep on your vehicle gets very expensive too. Oh, look at my board, guys. I haven't pulled it out in a really long time. This is the first time I've had it out probably since I moved into this house. It's been a while. You had a horrible day. What happened? We're having a chill stream, ASMR, just light chatting. Hi, Ralph. How are you tonight? We're not doing anything excessive. We're not doing. We're turning the channel into ASMR podcast. I should pick topics. Topics for the day. I'm okay, Ralph. How are you tonight? Yeah, Frost. Trying to get a new job. Did you not like your old job, or did it just not fulfill you? Or were the owners just really shitty? So annoying. So annoying whenever you work for somebody and it's just complete shit. Thanks, Antonio, for the follow. I want to say thanks again to Eli for gifting that sub. I wasn't even live and he gifted it, so thanks for that, Eli. That was a few hours before I started stream. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, whenever you work for someone and they don't compensate you, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, when they don't compensate you the way that they should, it makes you not want to be there. It literally kills morale along with everything else. Yeah, Frost. Well, I'm going to tell you that I did think about visiting Russia, but I don't know about more than that. I would say so. I don't blame you for being frustrated. It's definitely one of those things in life that makes you wish that balance was more of a thing. Of course, you'll get over it. But it's okay to bitch now and again, too. Obviously, I'm a little tired. My day's been okay. It's probably the best day that I've had in over a week. For the most part, I'm still fatigued. My body's still very tired. My muscles are very tired. Ralph, this is not a new room. So my hot tub broke. So I spent the day taking it out. The heating element went out a few days ago. And I decided that I wanted to take it out while I had a little bit of energy. And it took forever. It was literally an all-day thing. But I finally got everything taken out, cleaned out, and I brought my beanbag in from my game room and just made a comfy kind of feel. I already had my lights up, as you guys knew, and I had my desk over there, and I put it against the wall and brought it forward about 6 feet. And I think I kind of like it over here. If not, obviously I'll move it back, but I think I kind of like it over here. I also put my implement rack up here, and then you can't see it, but I have some more lights along the top, and I have like some neon stuff up there too, but it's closer to the ceiling. And then there's my little fairy light. But yeah, no, it's not a new room, Ralph. It's just I took out the hot tub and moved everything around. Oh my goodness. Listen, Dallas was horrendous. It was horrendous. And I took the flood with me too. Literally. Every time I go to Texas, it rains. Every time. It was so terrible. That was probably the worst experience I had ever had with a hotel in my entire life. And I've had some pretty bad experiences, but that was by far the worst. So yeah, I'm not too interested in going to Dallas. And if I ever do go back, I will definitely not be anywhere close to where I was that time. I don't have Carolina on my touring schedule. Maybe one day. Right now I just tour in Ohio and Texas. I started trying to pick up Tennessee too, but there's just not enough there for me. Dallas, oh my goodness. Dallas was one of the worst experiences of my life with a hotel. So I went to Dallas on tour, and I ended up having to switch hotels last minute because the hotel that I had booked said that they allowed pets, but whenever I got there, they said that they don't allow pets. And they wouldn't allow me to have the room because they said that they don't take pets. Well, I had to find another hotel. There was one like across the street from that one, so I was like, well, I'll just go there and see. Well, they did allow dogs, but they literally tried to charge me extra because they said I had too much luggage. They also wouldn't give me extra towels. I had paid for 3 nights, but they only gave me 1 night's worth of towels and refused to give me more. Then they argued with me about getting more towels. And then whenever they did give me more towels, they literally only gave me 1. I had multiple cleaning people walk in the room on me while I'm actively working. I had, now I will let you know that it was literally 2 people an hour apart. So it felt more like they were trying to steal something. It was so ridiculous. And then whenever I come to the door, like, okay, so they opened the door, they knocked really, really light to make it, like, it sounded like they were on the door across the hall. It was so light. So I didn't think it was my door. Well, they come barging in, and here I am, busy. And it's like, I was like, excuse me, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I was just checking on you, just making sure you were okay. What? And on top of that, there were cigarette holes from cigarette butts in the bedding, all over the couch, like burnt into the arms of the couch. Like, I have pictures of it. Everything was falling apart. Like the little trim at the bottom of the room, a bunch of that was broken up. There were holes and shit. There were, listen, Ralph, it was bad. It was bad. They didn't have, you know how they have the little complimentary soaps and shampoos, conditioners, things like that. They literally only had 1 tiny bar of soap. And that was for washing your hands, washing yourself, like, for everything. And in the towels, there were hairs all in them, like they hadn't been washed. Like, it was fucking gross. And you could tell that nothing was maintained. It was like, you know how shit builds up, like soap scum and that shit is built up in the bathtub. The sinks were fucking gross. It was really fucking, yeah. The toilets were broken. Well, I had 2 rooms. One toilet was broken, the other one wasn't broken. And there were like sketchy fucking weirdo people around. Not like good kind of weirdo people, like fucking cracked out motherfuckers. Like people fucking fiending, like jerking, scratching themselves and shit. Like it was fucking. I'm gonna tell you, there's no way that I would have taken anything from that area. I would not care if it was $100 bill that was laying on the fucking ground. I would not have taken anything from that area because the fucking, just the vibes, the fucking mojo from there was enough to make my skin crawl. It was bad. Like I had trouble sleeping. So I paid for 3 nights and I literally stayed one night and half a day. And I didn't even stay that second night or the third day. I was like, nope, cut losses and go. And they tried to argue with me about my deposit. And they kept asking me over and over, is there a reason that you're leaving? Is there a reason that you're leaving? Because they were going to try to keep deposits for both rooms. And I was like, I'm just heading home. I just had some family stuff to take care of and I'm just heading home. Frost, it was bad. Like, it was very bad. And it was one of those cases where you were okay losing a little bit of money to get away from it. Because, I mean, just the atmosphere itself, you felt like somebody was going to fucking jerk out a fucking. It was bad. I'm gonna say, like, this was fucking ghetto shit. And I had no idea that right beside the airport was like that. I thought it being by the airport, it would be good because, people use the airport. No, it was terrible. It was terrible. So yeah, that's not anything that I am going to go back to ever again. And the most ridiculous thing for me was the person that was arguing with me telling me I had too much luggage. They were like, well, you're going to have to pay extra because you have too much luggage. And I was like, no. Like, why is that even, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Yeah, Frost, it was a horror story. I literally had to argue with people because they were like, you're only allowed to have this much luggage. And I'm like, why do you put a limit on how much luggage people are allowed to have? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I would understand if I was like trying to fit like 50 people in a room or something, but I wasn't. Yeah, I do pack a lot of luggage because I was coming from fucking Kentucky and I was staying there for a week. So yeah, I have quite a bit of luggage plus my work shit. So, but I have never in my life heard you're going to pay more because you have a few extra bags. It was the weirdest fucking shit. Listen. There were 2 of the cleaning people that literally walked in on me an hour apart. It might have been a little bit over an hour, but it was close to an hour apart. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, one time I can kind of understand a little, I guess, because they're doing their rounds for cleaning, right? Because the first time they came through was around like 11 a.m. or a little bit before 11. So 11 a.m. cleaning, whatever. But you come back an hour later just because you want to check on me. It literally to me felt like they were there to steal something because they thought I would be out of the room. I guess because they knew that I had 2 rooms. So I guess they thought that maybe I was in the other room. Regardless, it felt sketchy as hell and I was disgusted completely. What? 2 pieces of luggage cost almost half of the entire ticket. Yeah, Frost. Well, I drove, so I wasn't riding on a plane or on a train. I literally drove. I was driving in my car. So that's why it was like, what the fuck? Because this was the hotel that told me that I would have to pay extra. They said that I would have to pay extra for having extra bags in the room. That's what they told me. They said that you have too much luggage for one room and you're going to have to pay extra. I'm like, I'm already paying for 2 rooms. So technically I am paying extra. Why are you fucking complaining? But yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was one of those experiences that I would definitely be more than fine that not ever. Well, Grim, let me tell you what I did. After having the terrible experience I had, yes, Frost, after I had the terrible experience I had, I started going back and looking into reviews from like up to a year prior. And I did it before I checked out, so I would kind of know what I was dealing with at checkout. And there were so many people that said that they had just acknowledged that something was wrong with their room and they got scammed out of their deposit. So they were like, yeah, I just told them that there was some water damage or that there was some mold or that there were cigarette holes in something. And they kept the deposit saying that I was the one that did that. So, excuse me. So after I seen several people comment and say that, I was like, yeah, when I check out, I'm not going to complain one fucking bit. I'm just going to tell them that I got to go. And, because I don't want them keeping my deposit because I'm already paying extra fucking day that I'm not using for 2 rooms. Like, that's $300 fucking dollars already right there. So I don't want them keeping my deposit too, especially in this being a fucking shithole. Well, I got to looking back like farther into the reviews of the rooms, and it seems since it went under new ownership that the hotel just completely got run down and they just completely scam people out of money. Like, they literally find reasons to keep your deposit and then they try to blame you for damages to their rooms. And there were a ton of people saying that they seen bugs and stuff. I didn't see any bugs when I was there, but there were a ton of people saying that they seen bugs and stuff, like cockroaches, and not like bed bugs, but like cockroaches and other shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to complain at all. Oh my goodness, Grim. Let me tell you. So I told them, I was like, no, I don't have any complaints about the room. I was like, I'm just trying to get back to get family stuff done. I was like, I got to go back. I have some family stuff I have to take care of. So they were like, well, we have to check the room before we can give your deposit back. And I'm like, well, I can stand right here while you go check the room.
So I literally stood at the front desk while they went to check the rooms. And the guy went and checked the rooms, and I'd left my Gatorade in there. And he's like, "Oh, you left this?" And I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, "Okay, the rooms check out." And I'm like, "Yeah, because they're shit like they were whenever I got them." I was like, "Thanks. Have a nice day." Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was the worst experience. The worst experience. Like, there were people that you could tell were like hardcore into shit, like tweaking and shit all over that place. And I'm going to tell you, it was the craziest experience because I truly thought getting a spot beside of the airport, it would be good. Like, prime area, right beside the airport. No. If you go to Dallas, do not get a hotel by the airport. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I went in two that were right beside each other, two hotels that were right beside each other. Both of them were run down and shit. The one across from them was run down and shit. And then I looked down the street because I was like, well, let me drive around the corner, looking to see it, because whenever they told me that they didn't allow pets, I had to find another one. And I was driving around this little block looking. All of them were either run down and look super shitty, or all of that, and they had fucking tweakers like on the doors, like right at the fucking doors and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm all good with people doing their own thing and people being in their own business and stuff. But I mean, that's some fucking shady ass shit. Like, that's some shady ass shit. And I ain't trying to be around that. I got too much I got to get done, and I got too much progress I have to make to be around people that you don't know what they're going to do. Like, I'm good. I'm checking out. I'm checking out. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I did, Frost. Well, I had to check out in order for them to give me my deposit back, which was the reason that I made sure I checked out. But I made sure not to mention anything negative, because apparently if you say like one thing was wrong, they're like, "Oh, well, your deposit's mine, bitch." Frost. Sounds like he had an okay week. 2 weeks. I guess I'm going to go work for a few minutes, because you guys know I got to get up early. I know we didn't really get to any ASMR tonight, but we will get to some tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to come chill and decompress tonight, because I have literally not sat down all day. I've been moving shit, cleaning shit, taking shit apart, rearranging everything. Oh my goodness. My body is going to be happy to go to bed tonight. Well, my body will, my brain won't. But I have I don't like insomnia on days like today even more so, because it's like I just want to fucking rest, you know? Anyway, I'm going to go try to get some work stuff done. And oh, squirrel moment. I I bought me some rope a long time ago, and I never really got into it, to the shibari art aspect of BDSM, but I really, really, really want to. So I put some of my rope over here to remind me that I need to start working on it. And of course, I'm going to need a good little model for me to tie up. But I really want to get into the artistic aspect of BDSM when it comes to rope art, because I've always been in awe, and I just want to bring that into my work more, you know? I like the sound of that, Grim. So I'm probably going to do ties with subs, and then I want to do self ties too, so I could share them on stream with you guys. I thought that would be really cool, especially doing like harnesses and things like that. So, oh yeah, Frost, I have two right here with me. I purchased quite a bit. I usually get black or red, and I hope you have a good night too, Ralph. I usually get black or red, and I use the black cotton mostly because it's more comfortable. It just feels better on the wrist and the ankles, and it's better for sensitive areas. So, and this is very well made. This rope is very well made. Grim knows. It's these are sister ropes to the ones that I usually carry with me when I'm touring. Well, we're going to be doing ties on stream, Frost, because what I plan to do is incorporate it into ASMR. I'll probably talk you guys through things like giving information while I'm doing ties, just to make it both audio and visual. So I think that will be really cool to incorporate for the channel. But I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Again, we are going to stay productive and continue to stream every single day. We're going to get back on track. And not only are we going to get back on track, but we're going to take over the world. And you want to be a part of taking over the world, don't you? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, stay hydrated. And as always, stay frosty.